want some beatboxing to start off the show? We need some Chris Hart. Maybe we could have Chris Hart beatbox the intro. I mean, that's thinking, right?
We are live.
We need some Chris Hart. Maybe we could.
Yep, audio works great. All right. We're good to go.
I'm still waiting for mine.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Jared's watching.
Boom. I'm watching now.
I'm still waiting for mine. Oh, there it is. Is that me? Is that my volume?
Where's mine?
Wow, there's Jared. We got graphics. We got Jared. We got everything going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fired up.
Everything's ready to go.
Is Christian watching yet?
Hey, we got
I
the new
hit it.
sound.
There we go. We got some new sounds, people, today. We got some old sounds. There we
It's for the
go.
lock and load.
Welcome, everybody. Or us in here that are watching.
Yeah.
We're the Pivot. We'll get that out of the way. We are brought to you by Vast Bank. We're executively produced by Toby Biocchini. And we are here to break down March 12th, 2021's. How many games we got on the slate tonight?
7 beautiful games.
7
tonight.
beautiful DK's games.
Nice.
I have already bet on the games tonight, so we don't have to play guess that over under because I know it. But also, yeah, there were some good games. We're
You've
back.
already bet on the games tonight?
Yeah, I looked at. I liked some totals. I saw some totals I liked. You got to get in early because the number changes.
Okay.
You know. No, I wasn't doing it without you. I just.
That's why you're the pro.
I just when you got to get in early when you see something. So I'll go over what I did and I'll let you know what we did.
Okay.
I feel like we can't start a show without Christian. So where is he today?
I mean,
Why-
some's watching, so maybe it's him.
Why, we need,
Well, it was 3.
Yeah.
Now it's 4.
we need
No,
we
it
need
was 4. Now it's 3. So
we need some Matt or some Christian in the chat.
we'll get somebody.
Well,
If
anyway,
not,
if
we'll
not,
have
we'll have a fantastic show. We,
Yeah.
we can always press this over and over again. And
That's
just,
right.
That's right.
Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom.
Anyway, producer Jared is to my right, earning his keep, putting
What's
some
up?
sounds.
Oh, Matt's in.
Oh, who? Hey, Matt. You're the best. The Stream Deck's got 4 sounds out of the 15 available. Jared's earning that money. The Juice is across from me, and he's had some time off. So the Juice is hopefully been in the lab, cutting some stuff up, and is ready to go tonight. Are you ready to go, Juice?
Man, I'm glad you brought that up because I was burned out last week or two
Yeah.
before the All-Star break.
I was making myself available for streams, and I was getting the no-go. So
It wasn't. I was not wanting to do the streams. It's just been a very exhausting NBA season so far. I was
It is.
talking to Jared before the show. It's not only that you have to put a lineup in before say 6 o'clock. You got to be up till 9
for changes.
watching all the games because there's so much injury news, and it's just it's been a lot of work. But I had a nice little week off. Batteries are charged
I
up.
think we've had about 2 weeks off.
Man, yeah, maybe.
Well, we
Yeah.
didn't do the big show.
Right.
So, but we.
So 2 weeks since our last big show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But I'm ready to go, man. I'm fired up.
I'm ready too. And like I said, I've looked at the lineup a little bit, so I can't come in a little prepared. We've between the three of us, we've also become pretty obsessed with card collecting and Top Shots. I'm more of a physical. Been wearing the T-shirt all around. Nice, Matt. I've got a bunch of smalls and mediums. If you know anybody who might want to, you got any girls that may want some T-shirts to wear around too? We've got a few sitting there. Anyway, Top Shot's been a big obsessive thing in the group chat lately. I've been in the, like I said, the hard card market a lot. Julio was going to tell us that he has unveiled a portfolio of Top Shots, and he was going to tell us it, but I told him let's wait till the show and unveil it on the show to hear what Julio's portfolio of Top Shots are. For those who don't know what Top Shots are, you can go look it up, but I'm not going to try to explain it. It's basically a digitalized form of collectibles.
Yep.
NFTs. I'm not going to get into all that.
Kind of like the cryptocurrency.
It's got
trading cards.
It's got
Yeah.
Jared all hyped up, and
Yeah.
That's a
'cause
good way to put the crypto of
collectibles.
collectibles for
Yeah.
NBA. NBA.
It's for those people who have a bunch of Bitcoin and they need to spend it somewhere easily online. I guess it's pretty much a good way to launder some Bitcoin
I guess. I don't
into
know.
the system. But anyway, it's gotten Juice, who is an NBA expert's attention. So Juice, let's hear it. Let's unveil some of the
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because I know we're gonna get because people want to get to the show and
get to the
picks and
lineup.
everything.
But I like talking.
Yeah,
Top Shot.
I'd love it. I could talk about it all night, but we're not going to do that. But so when I first got started, I mean, my first one, and as I've gotten more into this, like I've kind of narrowed my sort of pool as to what I want to buy. But my first card I bought was Colin Sexton. Yeah, who
Load.
I think he's on the verge of getting into that sort of all-star
I agree.
tier.
I'm surprised Garland, bringing Garland on has kind of cut his minutes down. Last year he played more minutes and his numbers might have, I don't know if they were more impressive last year than this year, but he definitely is on that fringe all-star category.
He's taken his game to another level this year.
Yeah,
He really has.
I liked him in college. I
Yeah.
thought he was a really good player.
So I got him, and then
Which one did you get?
So I just got like a 3-pointer, and it's like a common series, like 35,000. I quickly realized that's pretty much a waste of money and time. Yeah. So my second card was another like show favorite, De'Aaron Fox. We love De'Aaron Fox.
I love Fox.
I think
definitely
he's
love
just.
Fox.
I think he's probably one of the most underappreciated point guards, the younger ones right now. Yeah.
True statement. That is a true
Yeah.
statement.
So then I stepped my game up and I went a little homerish and picked up Jonas Valanciunas.
Okay, I like him too.
And I got a limited edition of him, pretty cheap, low number, like 3,000 out of 15,000.
Nice.
Okay.
And what did he go and do Thursday? He dropped 65 DraftKings points.
Nice.
So I think when his career is over, he's gonna have a nice little career. So kind of a long-term play. Then I went Darius Garland. I love the Cleveland backcourt.
Okay, I like him
I
too.
like their backcourt. Another limited edition, lower number. I felt I got a good deal on him. And then I kind of reached on this one a little bit, but I'll explain why. Next pick, I picked Andre Drummond.
I like Drummond. We don't know
And
where he's going to be, but I like him.
That's my speculative play. I was hearing rumors that he might go to the Lakers. He might go to the Nets. Both teams are title contenders. If he lands on either one of those, I think his value will like shoot up.
I like Drummond.
Yeah.
You probably got him pretty cheap, right?
I got him real cheap. And then the last one I picked up this week was Jeremy Grant, another limited edition card, just like his upside long term.
I like the portfolio.
Yeah, just kind of little some speculative plays. I don't have quite the bankroll to be buying the LaMelo balls of the world.
Yeah.
But
I'm with you. I mean, like I said, I've been doing more of the physical card. I bought a 1 of 5 Wiseman with a co-investor this week.
that's nice.
We're hoping that once he leads them into the playoffs this year and gets a little name recognition, that next year that card will triple, quadruple, 6x, 10x. Who knows? We'll see.
I think we should do. I think when everything kind of dies down a little bit, we should do some Top Shot like shows.
podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just
We always can get the Guardy on here.
Yeah.
He's kind of our
Guardy's
expert,
probably got lots to say about
Right.
it.
expert in our group chat.
Yeah.
Kind of leads us all. I'm a little slow on everything, so I'll let the big shots win all the money at Top Shot. I like the physical cards. I like the in hand.
well, I think they're cool too. I went to that shop with the other day, and I was pretty
pretty neat.
stoked.
Give a shout out to S&S Cards and Tattoo out there.
Yeah.
A lot of our friends,
Nice guy.
a lot of listeners are into the same things we are, and S&S is a cool place. I go every Saturday now just to check out what's going on. So
I love this slate, by the way.
okay, let's jump into it.
This week, the first 2 nights have been good. Yes.
Let's get into it.
First 2 nights.
We're gonna have to get some pump up music too. What would be a good pump up? Hey, chat. When anybody who may be listening and put it in the chat. What would be some good? Oops, there it is a good one. But we need like just some other banging when we're ready to get wrapped up. I don't know. Maybe some. Maybe
What's
some White
that?
Stripes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was thinking exactly.
Okay, so we need some White Stripes.
I can't remember the name of the song, but that song that goes like.
Seven Army Nation.
I was thinking of the what is the? Well, not. I don't know. White Stripes. Google White Stripes. They're most famous. The one that they play in arenas everywhere.
Yep.
Do we know what that is?
I
have
think it's
no
Seven
idea.
Army Nation.
That is Seven Army Nation.
Yeah,
Yes.
Is that the one I was humming? Seven Army Nation.
Yeah, it's like it's one of Christian's favorite songs. He loves that song.
Okay, next. That's the next sound,
Yeah.
along with Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again.
But yeah, I love the slate. Post All-Star started off good, man. I mean, 2 winning nights on DK.
I like
had a
it.
big
I
night
want-
on FanDuel on Thursday.
I used a juice lineup last night to win my heads up. I see that Matt in the chat said he saw your lineup on Twitter.
Yeah,
that was a winning
It's
lineup.
it's been solid. I mean, like I feel like I'm sort of back in the groove
I
again.
like it. Okay.
So I'm excited. You know, I don't want to jinx anything, but I feel good about where things are at right now.
As I play more and more NBA on the prop betting and game total betting, I'm getting more and more confident of adding some input here. So
Good. Good.
I should be helpful. Let's start off. Let's just go through the games.
Yeah,
We'll go
there's only 7 games. We can do this fairly quick.
We'll go through the totals and the spreads and any game notes, and then we'll go position by position and talk about players as we build the lineups. Does that sound good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so it looks like tonight we have 3. Again, we talk about this all the time. I love the NBA. I love the fact that they don't tip all their games off at the same time. NFL should take a note of this. There's a full Sunday we could be watching games. First game, when it's 7 p.m. Central Time tip-off, so we got a late start, so we got time to get some info.
Yeah, we do.
Philadelphia, Washington, one of my favorite games. I know what the spread is. Washington is +4 at home, correct?
I got 4.5 on CBS, but maybe that changed. Maybe it didn't.
I think the total's 232.
234.
Okay. I took the over and +4. I am a huge Washington fan for some reason.
It's hard. I mean,
They keep winning me money.
Nice.
they're fun to watch.
They are. Westbrook is, even though he sucks at anything that's not out of the lane, he's fun to watch. He's putting up big numbers.
He is.
Bradley Beal said the other day that he thinks his best teammate of all time is Russell Westbrook.
Right.
You know, it's interesting because a lot of people have said that about Westbrook over the years, but he seems like a shitty teammate.
He tries hard every night.
He does really work his butt off, but I mean,
and
like
he shoots way too much. Don't get me wrong.
I feel like he's like a stats guy, but I mean,
I
like
don't think
most
so.
most of his teammates say that he's a great teammate.
Being someone who has played a few hands of poker with Westbrook, I feel like he's just he's just a competitor. Anyway, his teammate. I like him.
Jared, in
I
the
don't
industry,
know.
we call that a humble brag.
Oh yeah. I didn't say I won money off of him or anything, but
You didn't? He beat you in poker?
I don't think that happened.
Okay.
So he probably did win money off.
Yes.
But he seems like a nice guy.
He was nice. He's always nice to everybody
Cool.
at the Hard Rock. He doesn't ask for any like special table. He plays on whatever table's available. He interacts with everybody he plays with. He stands up and gets excited like he's losing every penny he has when he's in a hand.
Yeah.
Like he's
That's
just
cool.
competitive.
I like hearing stories like
Yeah.
that. You know?
He dresses hilariously.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Okay. So we got the totals and the spread on that game. No real game notes. Nobody injury wise. Let's see.
Big injury news there.
Okay.
Ben Simmons is out because of a COVID protocol.
Yeah, him and
Embiid is likely to play.
well,
He's
they
likely
both
to-
were. It's weird because they both supposedly had the same contact with the same hairdresser. right?
Yeah, but I don't know if like one was one day after the other. I mean, like one day makes a big difference.
If we were the Dan Levitard and we were putting things on the poll, I would put: does it seem that a lot of people are catching COVID from hairdressers? Right? There's been a lot of COVID not because of barbers and stuff. So anyway, probably stay away from your barber right now. I guess that's easily spread. Anyway, Cleveland at New Orleans is the next game.
Wait, we didn't even talk about this game.
No, we're not. I thought we were just doing game
Oh,
notes. We're gonna
okay, I got
we're
you,
gonna
got
go through
you,
all
got
stuff.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, got
We're
you.
getting this down, guys. We're getting this
Gotcha.
down. Second game is Cleveland at New Orleans. It also tips off at 7 p.m. Central. Cleveland is getting 8, I believe, on the road.
7.
7.
Yeah.
I don't remember the total. I remember thinking the total was lower than it should be. It was like 220.
228.
Yeah, 228.
That seems pretty low for a Pelicans game as of late.
Yeah, I noticed that they're not as up scoring. They had the back-to-back with Minnesota where I fired 2 overs on that and neither game got there. I've noticed they're not as high scoring as you would think. And Minnesota it can really throw a dud up there, by the way, every once in a
But
while.
they blew out the Pelicans last night.
Who Minnesota did?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been playing a lot lately. They played like 3 games in the past few weeks.
Yeah. See, it seems like the Pelicans and Minnesota have been playing for like 2 weeks in a row
Yes,
now.
it really does.
Yeah, I get you. This game's interesting because I think Cleveland's getting a bunch of dudes back.
Okay, who's coming back?
Kevin Love potentially is coming back.
He's still showing questionable. But
Larry Nance is potentially coming back.
I heard that Larry Nance was coming back.
Which makes me not want almost anyone on Cleveland tonight.
Yeah, even though you just said you love, Top Shot, you're just firing.
Well, I built a lineup earlier.
Garland is listed as questionable, by the way.
Yeah, he's questionable.
On the New Orleans side, Reddick is out. I think he's been out before the All-Star game. And everybody else seems healthy. Anyway, we'll come back to that game, but the third...
I feel like the Pelicans are going to throw everybody a curveball tonight.
I actually took Cleveland +8.
Good. I have a feeling either Ingram or Zion are going to rest tonight.
Cool.
I have no basis for that. I just think something...
Even off the All-Star break?
Yes.
Isn't the...
I think there's going to be some really squirrely things happening post All-Star break.
Okay.
Because the season's really condensed.
From here to the...
There's a
playoffs.
lot of games every night from here on out.
I agree.
So I think teams are going to be really cautious with their players.
Noted.
I have no basis for that. I feel like something's going to happen.
Fire it. Third game, Denver at Memphis at 7 p.m. Central tip-off. In looking at the spread on this game this morning, I thought it was interesting that Denver is only a couple of point favorite.
I just looking at this for the first time. It's
Memphis
surprising.
is the team that it depends what Memphis. I mean, they killed the Clippers right before the All-Star break, and then the next night lost to them by double digits.
Right.
It really, truly, Memphis is what version of Memphis you're going to get each night.
They're young. They're a young team. That's what it is.
Injury-wise, they're showing pretty healthy. On the Denver side, I see Hampton is out, Harris is out. Anything of note?
Millsap, I think, is he out or questionable or anything? Or
I saw. Let's see. I didn't see questionable.
I thought earlier in the day he was, but maybe that changed.
Millsap. Let's see. I do not see him on here as listed. Yes, questionable. He is listed. Okay. The fourth game on the slate is Orlando at San Antonio. I can't remember that this was like a 220 total or something like
214.5.
Wow, such a low total. And I think Orlando is favored by 4, right? Or no?
No, Spurs are 7.5 point favorites.
Wow, I didn't touch this game, so.
Dude, this game and the Rockets game are two of the games where there's potentially a boatload of plays.
Yes, a lot of injuries on the Orlando side.
And the Spurs.
Cole Anthony is out. God, every time I do that, it's taking my screen off. It's driving me crazy. Sorry, guys. Cole Anthony is out.
Yeah.
Gordon is out. Ross is out. Fournier's out. Ennis is out. Is this all COVID related? Isaac is out.
I don't think so. I'm telling you, there's weird stuff happening right now with the coaches and stuff.
The Spurs have DeRozan out.
That's big.
That is big. And Aldridge is no longer a member of the team,
Yeah.
correct?
Right.
So that's an interesting game. It's a low total, but you said you like a lot of the plays.
I mean, you look at Orlando, I think they're down to like 8 or 9 active players on the roster tonight. Like, these
crazy.
dudes have to play. Like, they have to play big minutes. So we always talk about NBA, minutes is money.
Yeah.
I mean, so even if it's a low total, if you're going to give me someone that's going to play 35 to 40 minutes, it's reasonably priced. I mean, you just have to look at them.
I know we'll go into this game. Who's jumping out on this game?
I mean, Vucevic is one of the best plays on the slate tonight.
He's really expensive.
He is. It's warranted. I mean, the offense is going to run through him.
I mean, he has to have like a 65-point night to pay off today.
I mean, the 3 best players I think tonight on the slate are Jokic,
okay,
Embiid, and Vucevic. And I feel like Vucevic is probably going to be the lowest owned of the 3.
I would agree with that. The low point total is going to scare some people.
It's going to scare people, sure. But I would say that he's probably my favorite play. Then on the Spurs, man, there's a lot of value there. So,
well, their stars, the guys that were leading the team,
are out,
are gone,
or like not
gone
even with
or
the team anymore. Like they're out or they're gone. So there's a lot to talk about when we get to this game.
Okay, next game at 8, also tipping off at 8 p.m. Central Time is Miami at Chicago. This was another one where Miami's only favored by a couple points, right?
Yeah.
And this
2 points.
and it's like a 230.
Chicago's playing really well as of late, man. They really are.
So is Miami. Is it like a 230
But there's a big injury that's for Miami tonight.
on the cumulative total? Is it 230? What is it?
221.
Wow, that seems low.
It's low.
That's really the Miami factor cutting in there, right? Okay. This is
For
so
sure.
sensitive that if I like scroll down, it throws it off. Anyway, I don't see the big injury. Right?
Bam.
Bam is out. Okay. That's big because he would just eat against Chicago.
Oh, God. I
he would have been such a good
Biggs
play.
against Chicago, just lock him in.
Yeah.
You know?
So who with Bam being injured?
Kellyo.
Kelly O.
Kelly Olynyk. I played him last night. I think he dropped like 35 DraftKings points.
Okay.
A 5K. So, real good play.
On the Chicago side, not a lot on the injury front.
They're getting just about everybody back, which
Yeah.
makes me not like them so much.
Marketing had not been playing. Okay. The last game, there's the two last games. One starts at 9, one starts at 9:30 p.m. Central. The first one is Houston at Utah, which I can only imagine. Some reason I don't remember seeing that game on the point spread, but it's got to be Utah's got to be favored by like 14, 11. What is it?
18 and a half.
Wow.
Christ, Houston sucks. Houston's terrible.
Yeah,
Is Christian Wood playing?
Houston is decimated tonight. I
They're-
mean, this is one of the okay. So
Wow.
Orlando and Houston are these two teams we have to figure out what the hell to do because
So
they
let's
have
just go.
nobody.
Let's just go through it. Oladipo out. Wall out. Exum, who's been out. Eric Gordon out. House Jr. out. Nwamba questionable. Kurix, whatever his name
Out.
is. Out. Tucker.
out. He's
out.
out off the team basically.
So regardless if they get blown out tonight, there's
They're
going to
gonna
be
play.
someone. that's
Yeah,
gonna,
I mean, like so.
They can't. There's no. They can't.
Yeah.
There's no other option, right?
I think the better
Tate
thing
is
to
a
do-
great play tonight.
I think the better thing right now, Lions, is say who's available. Kevin Porter Jr.
Okay.
Ben McLemore.
So second year play. Kevin Porter Jr. second year or first
I think
year?
second year. Because he was traded from Cleveland.
Okay.
He played last year. So Kevin Porter Jr., Ben McLemore, Sterling Brown, Jay Sean Tate, Justin Patton, Mason Jones, Kenyon Martin, Anthony Lamb, and David Nwaba, who's questionable. So if Nwaba doesn't play, that's 8 active players.
That's crazy.
8.
And I don't like, but I don't like that game. I mean, you can't.
And here's the other thing: is Justin Patton is the only legitimate big man on the roster.
Is there a chance that Houston scores 75 points tonight? I mean, there's some possibility.
Yeah, I mean it's against Utah.
possibility, right?
It's
I mean,
against
there's-
Utah. Sure. It's here's the other thing. It's one of the worst matchups for a team like against Utah, right? Their defense.
Right.
But we got to talk about a lot of these dudes when we get to that game.
You're
this
gonna
game
have
is
to sell.
basically what, the worst team in the league against the best team in the league.
You could, I mean, as of lately, yeah, you could say that. I
Houston
think
is
that's-
awful.
They're really
And
bad.
especially without Christian Wood or Oladipo. They're just terrible.
And Wall, they're 3 best players.
They're terrible. The last game on the slate is probably nationally televised. I believe it is. Indiana at LA Lakers.
It's NBA TV. Yep.
Yep. The Pacers are pretty healthy for the first time in a while. LeVert remains out. Poor guy. Hope Warren and LeVert get healthy.
I heard he's getting close to coming back.
What about Warren? You heard anything about him?
I think he's out for the whole season.
Is it all COVID related?
No, I think
I thought he got a bad batch.
I think he got hurt last year in the bubble.
Okay. On the Lakers side, LeBron James is questionable. Wow. Coming back from an All-Star break, questionable.
Which he played like 4 minutes in that game, by the
Right.
way.
But he did win me some money because I bet on his team. They were -4. They won by like 26. It was like no sweat Sunday.
Did you see the 3 by Dame in the game? He was like 50 feet out. He just
Okay.
pulls up and just drains it.
Yeah,
Anthony
I saw
Davis.
that.
The dude
Anthony
is
Davis
sick.
is out. Kuzma is questionable. The Lakers are pretty shorthanded. On the Indiana side, I think we already said they're pretty healthy, other than the guys that have been out. So that's it. That's our games tonight. That's the games we have to choose from. There are some 2 crazy scenarios here with teams just being decimated by COVID protocol or injury, whatever it may be. Let's start at point guard. LeBron is questionable, but he's 10-4. Westbrook is healthy and is 10-2. Simmons is out. Mitchell is 8-8. I never really play him at point guard. Murray is 8-4. Oladipo is out. Wall is out. Sexton's 8-1. Morant's 8-1. Brogdon's 8. What are you liking tonight? Charlotte's not playing, so I can't automatically tell you to play LaMelo Ball.
I mean, it's probably going to be any slate that LaMelo Ball's on. You're going to recommend it. Right?
Yes, pretty much.
I mean, that's not crazy either. I mean,
No, he's getting way too expensive.
yeah.
Can't. I mean, he's getting priced right now, so you can't just squeeze him in.
I think
'cause-
what's hurting LaMelo Ball in the second half of the season is that their guards are all back now.
Yeah, if he got unlucky because by getting Charlotte had the third pick, but really they had a great backcourt. I mean, Rozier,
Yeah. They'll be dealing a couple guys, maybe one or two
Graham or
guys.
Rozier, definitely not staying.
Yeah.
One of them, the two. Is not.
Like the Grizzlies right now, man. Like they need to package a couple dudes together to get a need, because
Right.
they've got a bunch of the same types of dudes playing on their roster right now.
Yeah,
And I think Charlotte's kind of in that same boat.
I agree.
With the guards.
They got too many guards.
Yeah, they got too many guards. So
Anyway,
I mean,
what guard do you like tonight? I mean, Carter Williams is even priced up tonight. I mean, they're I don't know. This is an interesting slate.
So if you want to spend up, to me, clearly the best option is Russell Westbrook at point guard. Yeah, and there's a possibility that Bradley Beal sits tonight.
Wow, if Beal
Yeah.
sits, let's just play Westbrook.
He's questionable. So
Let's just play Westbrook. I mean, it's a high-scoring game. He's averaging 50 fantasy points a game, for
he's
God's
good.
sake.
He's really good. I mean,
to get what 60 something.
Then
I don't
to
know. See, I don't know.
That's not a big deal to him.
I don't know
Yeah.
if on tonight's slate you need to worry about 6, 7x as much as raw points.
Yeah, I agree. It's a 7-game slate, but it's a weird 7-game
Yeah,
slate.
because there's like let's say we play Kevin Porter Jr. Right, he's 3.2K. He's probably going to 6 or 7x.
Right.
But is that what you need points wise to unlock something else? But I guess there's value that should hit, but I think you're still going to need to score some points.
Right. I like Westbrook. Anytime you tell me
I
to
like
play
Westbrook.
I don't. He's fresh. He didn't. He's just gonna be. I think he has a big game tonight.
Okay, so let me throw some other names at you. So Westbrook is in a good spot. I don't want to play Jamal Murray against Memphis.
No, I know we never play Jamal.
I don't
Murray
want to
anyway.
play Donovan Mitchell because of the potential blowout.
Right.
And I know we don't look for blowouts, but 18.5 and Houston is just god awful. I don't want to mess with it.
There's some blowout potential.
Yeah. Colin Sexton, I don't mind, but 8-1 is that's a lot.
That's a lot for
Michael
Sexton.
Carter Williams is interesting at 6.3K, just because again they've got 8 or 9 dudes. I don't mind him. Ben Simmons is out, so that brings dudes like Shake Milton into play. Seth Curry got the start at point guard last night with Simmons out, so I don't mind him. Here's another guy I sort of think is sneaky is Derek White for San Antonio. He's coming back.
They don't have much going on.
They don't have much. He's going to get some run. He's
4,900. Derek White's pretty good.
it's pretty fair price. D'Anthony Melton is basically out of the rotation now because they've got so many guards. I would say for me, I would look at either Derek White or Russell Westbrook.
Let's go Derek White, and we'll see if we fit what Westbrook are in later here.
Okay.
So we're going Derek White, point guard.
Yeah.
Put old Derek White up in the graphic there, Jared Jam Master.
D White. Boom. Locked and loaded.
He's in. You guys are gonna have that song in your head all night. So moving on to shooting guard. Up top, we've got Bradley Beal, 9,700. We've got Zach LaVine, who's been playing really well in a tough matchup tonight against Miami. We've got Mitchell, who we discussed already. Oladipo's out. Sexton we've discussed. Brogdon's in. Ross is in action. Colby White could be in action. What are you liking in the shooting guard spot? Hopefully they're
Matt, you asked for it, and Christian's in the house, and he brought someone named Mark.
Oh, Mark.
That's the little brother.
Nice.
What's
Oh.
up, Christian? What's up, Mark? Dad's picking us winners right now.
So I again, shooting guard, I don't feel like I want to spend up. And I think get the lock and load ready because this is 100% play tonight.
All right.
I mean, you're not going to talk me off him. We've already discussed him, Kevin Porter Jr., $3,200. I mean, this dude's going to get 25, 30 minutes. We're talking about G League, like how he was in the G League a couple weeks ago. This dude was lighting the G League up. Like he was playing 35 minutes, was like averaging like 30 points. They were saying that when he came back, they were going to play him as Wall's backup point guard. If he's going to get 35 minutes at 3,200 at point guard, I'm playing him. Playing him 100%. So he's in. I mean,
I like it.
I kind of feel like DraftKings tonight with pricing him at 3,200, they made it almost like you got to pick 7 players tonight, not 8.
Oh, wow.
He's going to be wildly popular, but it's chalk we're going to eat. And
Okay.
I know it's Utah, but I don't care.
Well, we snort all the chalk.
We're going to
so
snort that chalk.
we definitely don't mind snorting some chalk, so that's good.
Yeah.
We'll break it down. Small forward. We got LeBron, who qualifies at the small forward at 10-4. We got some Butler. We got some Simmons is out. We talked about DeRozan's out. Ingram in a maybe up pace game. I don't know if that Cleveland's an up pace.
Is there
game.
any narrative
I like Tate tonight, and I mean I hate to play a bunch of Houston players,
I do too.
but Tate is a good rookie
I really do too.
who's going to probably play the whole game.
I mean, with PJ Tucker gone, he's the big guy right now.
I like
mean,
it.
no Christian Wood, no PJ Tucker. Jayshawn Tate's, I mean, the only thing I worry about is foul trouble, but I mean, if he fouls out, he fouls out. He's going to play as many minutes as he can handle.
He's priced up a little bit from where he'd been, but
It's okay. It's not an
his
inordinate-
average versus price is going to scare off a lot of players. So we might get him in a low owned situation.
Can I throw another name out there? Though?
Sure.
This is sort of, again, really going deep. And I think the good thing is we should have this news because it's one of the first games on the slate. But Matisse Thybulle for the Philadelphia 76ers tonight is another one of my sneaky, favorite plays of the night.
I just got a text from a fantasy place that I follow saying Porter Jr. is the pickup of the week.
Yeah. You think they're listening to the show?
I hope so. Sorry, I got a work text. People wanted me to do criminal defense stuff from
Yeah,
crazy.
that should take a backseat to this.
So crazy that they want me to work. Okay, so Tate you like, and the other guy you said was
Matisse Thybulle.
Oh, okay, and that's out of Philadelphia.
Yes.
Okay.
So he started last night. I'm interested to see if he gets the start again.
How much is Thybulle?
3,100.
I mean,
He had 6 steals, I think, last night. Let me look it up.
I think that's going to be a high-scoring game, so I'm in it.
He had 5. So he had 5 steals, played 28 minutes, 5 of 5, 3 of 3 from three-point land, had 30 DraftKings points. Don't anticipate 5 steals, but 3 or 4.
First of all, it's Washington.
It's Westbrook.
He could have 5 steals.
Westbrook has 6 or 7 turnovers before the game even starts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Thybulle's a good pick. I like Thybulle. So look,
I think he's a little sneaky. I think he's a little sneaky
deep
tonight.
cuts. So we need like a deep cut sound too, right?
Yep.
That's not. I haven't done that sound yet, so
Or we could get that one sound. I'd buy that for $1 on all these value plays. You guys heard that?
No, but
We're gonna get chalky on some of these next couple plays. So I think we need to get different somewhere, and I think Thybulle is a good place.
I
to
like
get
it.
different.
Okay, power forward. We got some big guns
So
up
Thybulle's
top.
in, just making sure.
Yep, get
Yeah.
Thybulle up there.
All right.
We're going low. We're going deep cuts tonight, guys. Okay, so power forward, we got some big men coming in. We got Sabonis and Williamson are the 2 all-stars that are up top. DeRozan is power forward eligible. I'm guessing that's with Aldridge
He's out though.
DeRozan's out. Wood is out. Harris, who we play sometimes, that's expensive, Harris.
I'm not paying $8,300 for Harris.
We got some Ingram, some Porter Jr., some Jackson Jr. remains. A lot of power forwards out.
Aaron
tonight.
Gordon's out. Kevin Love's questionable, probably on a minutes limit. Markkanen just came back. He played really well last night, but I mean, I don't trust the minutes.
Let's slide Tate in this spot then. We are going to play Tate at the small forward.
I got another play for you.
Okay, we don't like Tate. I like Tate.
I do like Tate. We're gonna play Tate.
I'm just
trust me.
going to play Tate. Okay, let's just go.
Let's put in Tate.
No,
That's
I'm going to
fine.
put him in the fat forward spot.
Perfect. That's where I had him.
Okay, tell me who's at the power forward spot.
We talked about him earlier. Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah,
No
I
Bam. Bigs against Chicago.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
And he can hit threes.
And he can hit threes. So I love Kelly Olynyk tonight.
Okay.
I don't love the salary, but I think he should be fine there.
Jam Master Jay in the forward spot. We've got we got Tate in the forward spot and Olynyk in the power forward spot.
Got it.
Okay, we're making some progress here. Okay,
We got 9,000 on average salary right now.
Do
We're
we?
doing-
I've
oh,
got
yeah.
8,200.
I've got 80. I've got 9,100.
Oh, I also haven't put Tate in yet. So
Yeah.
we put Tate in forward, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'll plug him in.
I'm gonna put Westbrook in at the guard spot. We can afford him. We love him, right?
Well, let's talk about center. We haven't talked about center yet.
I know, but I'm just going ahead. We saved money to see if we could get Westbrook in.
Okay.
We have officially saved the money we needed to get Westbrook in. So he is.
Locked and loaded.
I like it better. We need to add Jared's voice to the lock and loaded sound. Wouldn't you agree, Julio? We might.
I
need
mean, the sweet dulcet tones of Jared are always make it
let's do
sound
that. Let's do
better.
that one more time. Okay, so we're putting Tate in at the small forward position, and we're locking and loading that.
Uh,
Oh, we got part of it.
Locked and loaded.
There we go. Yes, we definitely no
Oh,
longer
man.
can do it without Jared's voice.
That's good.
Okay, so we're at the center spot. We've got plenty of money. We got money for days. Up top, we got a couple. You said two of your favorite plays, Jokic and Embiid, right?
Yes.
Oh, all three of your favorite plays were centers. So we've got Jokic, Embiid, and Vooks. Sabonis is always a good play, playing in a nationally televised game against the Lakers, who were without Anthony Davis.
Right.
Zion is in a spot where he could always play well. I liked. Where did Allen get 8,600?
I mean, he's been on fire.
I have a signed 1 of 35 on-card Jared Allen signature card.
Well, that's going to be
You want
worth
to take
something.
that for pay?
I mean, I don't know much about it, but I mean, if it's worth something, I'll take it.
Wow, when did Jared Allen become $8,600?
We've been playing a lot of him, man. He's been great.
Well, that's interesting news to me.
Um,
You said J Val killed it the other night.
So I think my favorite play of the night, I'd go so far as to say he is the MVP of the first half of the season.
Wow,
Joel Embiid.
I like it.
He has been on another level this year.
He's questionable. Are we worried
No,
about him
he's going to
playing?
play. He's going to play. Jonas Valanciunas just played this Washington Wizards team on Thursday. Listen to this stat line. 32 minutes, 12 of 21 from the field, 29 points, 20 rebounds, 4 blocks.
You know, I don't know that the Wizards have anybody
For-
on their team that you could actually classify as a center.
Right. So Jonas Valanciunas just dropped 67 DraftKings points on this Wizards team. What do you think my man Embiid's going to do tonight?
If he plays,
He's going to drop like 90.
if he has 90, then he
He may, dude. I mean, think about it. There's no Simmons.
Yeah.
Harris. I think he's primed for a huge game. If Washington can please keep it close, please. I love this spot for Joel. Yeah. There you go.
Is that over 15 seconds?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. I like it. We tore through this lineup.
No, we got so.
We still got utility, right?
I
Now,
agree.
I want to. Okay, so I'm going to plug in Westbrook at guard because I've got a
okay.
question to ask you. Would you rather tonight play Russell Westbrook, or would you rather play Nikola Jokic?
I like Westbrook, but I'm guessing you like Jokic, right? What do you're going to be the tiebreaker here, so Jared, he's really asking you.
So does Memphis do pretty bad against big men?
I mean, I think that personally that Jokic is sort of one of those matchup-proof dudes.
Memphis kind of defense is a secondary option on that.
So it's a fast-paced game.
They just don't play a lot of defense. I don't know if it's really fast paced. I could see him killing it. I like Jokic. You tell me. You're the expert, Juice. This is the pivot featuring the Juice.
I think where we have to decide here is like, okay, so like if we play Westbrook, which I'm not opposed to, I think he's a great play. we're left with $6,400.
Yeah.
So we have dudes that I don't think are bad plays.
Jokic is actually $700 more than Westbrook.
He is.
So that would take us down to $5,700,
Yeah.
right?
So let's just look at this. So if we play Westbrook, we have guys like Mike Conley.
I would play Curry. I'm willing to go Seth Curry and Jokic.
That's exactly what I built.
Okay.
That's exactly what I built. So let's see. Seth Curry was 50. That should leave us with $100 if my math is right.
It fits. That's all I know. Yep,
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah.
Good. I like it.
I think that's a good lineup.
And for you guys out there, if you guys want to play Westbrook, or nobody's going to yell at
Yeah.
you for playing Westbrook tonight. They're
We're firing a single bullet here. You
Yeah.
know, like so. There's
definitely get yourself some Westbrook ownership tonight. He has the potential to have a huge game. I do think Jokic though has a better floor than Westbrook. I think Memphis is a good matchup for him in a close game where they're going to need all the Jokic they can get.
You could make. I mean, I'm going to say this, Matt. You could make the argument though, since we're playing Embiid, for us to get like a ceiling game from Embiid, we're hoping that Washington keeps it close, right?
Right.
So, if you're thinking that, then maybe Westbrook would be a good sort of play with that, because if Washington's going to keep it close, and let's say Beal is out, then Westbrook would have to have a big game for that to happen.
I agree.
So if I'll say this, if Beal is out, I would not be at all opposed to putting in Westbrook instead of Jokic.
But I like Jokic as the play. I could see he just, to me, he's so. They're both great plays. I just think Jokic is the chance to blow up the stat line tonight against Memphis. There's just nobody that can really guard him. Is J-Val a good matchup for him?
He's okay, but he's not. I mean, he's not like someone that you
J-Val
worry
doesn't guard the perimeter at all. And
no.
Jokic can stay out there all night if he wants.
I mean, I think Jokic is probably the most skilled big man in the game right now. You know, and Joval's kind of like I don't know. He's not. He's more of a back to the basket type big. So, yeah, I mean, I like this. I think, and also Seth Curry, if he gets to start again against Washington, you know, I think that's going to be a really pace up matchup. I mean, the more I'm looking at this, like Jokic versus Westbrook, I think you're sort of selling me on Westbrook a little bit, Matt.
Oh, you are now? And
Yeah.
now he's back off of
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just thinking of game theory here, like, because the way we have it constructed right now is we have Thibault, who I think is a good play.
I like him.
We have Embiid, who I think
But
is a
we
good
have
play.
Curry and
we also have Curry as well, and then we have no Washington guys running it back.
So makes sense to get some Westbrook out
Yeah,
there, right?
it does make sense from a construction standpoint to put in Westbrook. Let me look at something real quick. I do like Jay Sean Tate a ton, but I just want to see if there's something that we could get to that, you know, would be like sort of a no-brainer. Nothing I really see.
I just think Tate gets a lot of minutes tonight.
Yeah. Let me look here at something else, because there's another guy on.
See you later, Matt. Thank you for listening.
Oh, he's taking off?
Yeah, he had to take off.
Nice. Thanks, buddy. Let me look at Kevin Martin Jr. What's his salary and where is he playing at?
Hey, computer expert, why is my chat all of a sudden my chat so big that I can't see it all? How could I fix that?
Refresh maybe?
I don't think that's it because I've been refreshing a bunch.
No idea why I did that.
I thought you were the computer guy around
Not
here.
with Windows.
We're gonna have to.
Ask me about
We need a
Apple
new
stuff.
computer guy.
And I will be able to help.
Anyway, I like the lineup. My computer's messing up right
Okay,
now.
we're going to make a little change here.
Uh-oh. Lineup change already.
So no Jokic and moving Curry.
Yeah. No. So we're taking, who do we have at small forward? I just made the change.
Tate.
Okay, so
Or
I had him at forward, but it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's where I had him.
So we're going to put in Kevin Martin Jr.
Instead of Tate?
At small forward instead of Thibault,
Oh, instead of Thibault. Okay.
because we talked about the minutes. right?
Right.
He's guaranteed minutes
So Kevin Martin on Indianapolis.
on Houston.
Oh, Houston.
He's 3,000.
It's actually
He's a
Kelvin
man.
Martin.
Kelvin Martin. I'm sorry. I thought it was Kenyon Martin. I thought it was his son.
Oh, maybe it is Kenyon Martin. And then at forward, who are we playing?
Hold on. Martin.
I'm confused.
Yep, me too.
Okay, we got Martin Jr. at power forward.
We got who?
He's power forward eligible. So now we got 6,700 at. We could put in Tate at small forward.
Okay, so go through your lineup
Sure.
with me.
So we got a lot of Houston dudes, which I'm good with.
They're gonna,
We got Derek White,
okay,
at point guard. Kevin Porter Jr. at shooting guard.
okay.
Jay Sean Tate at
Small forward.
Small forward. Kelly Olynyk at power forward.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, we're catching up with you. Okay. Tate at small forward, Olynyk at power forward, and Embiid at center. Curry at guard.
Curry at guard.
Okay.
Kenyon Martin Jr. at forward.
And then Jokic or Westbrook. Is that what we're doing?
Which one did you pick?
Well, I picked Westbrook.
Oh, you like Westbrook now?
Yeah.
Okay, with this lineup too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's. This is a little tip for people too. Let's flip Derek White and Russell Westbrook's position,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why. Westbrook's game starts at 7. It's the first game on the slate, right? So we're giving ourselves an extra hour of news by playing Derek White in the utility spot. So, like, if there's some sort of, like, late second scratch or injury, we can pivot. Whereas if we have Westbrook in the utility, once his game starts, he's locked.
I like it.
And we give ourselves a little bit of money because one thing I've been noticing, and you guys have been noticing this too, is that there's a lot of news that happens.
Yep.
So we're not using all our salary. We're giving ourselves a little bit of flexibility to move our lineup around a little bit.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Let me see. You know, another guy that we didn't really talk about that much, but I really kind of like, the San Antonio dudes, Rudy Gay is sort of intriguing to me tonight at 5,200.
Okay.
I don't mind him. And then Keldon Johnson, but I just never, ever get Keldon Johnson right. Like, he's one of those dudes that has sort of become the bane of my existence. I really like his game, but he just never, ever, I just never get him right.
Okay. Let's do, so because we have a little bit of time,
Yeah.
we went through that pretty fast. Let's do a lineup where we have, I'm going to put Jokic in. I'm going to put at utility, okay?
Okay.
And that way we can talk about a few other plays you like too. I want to do a lineup where I have Jokic and Westbrook.
Okay.
Should I get rid of the middle of this?
I mean, you could do the same lineup and just swap the two.
No, I'm going to do, no. I want to play them both at the same, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you could do this lineup just instead of Embiid, you put in Jokic.
Nope.
You want all three.
We got some dirt tonight, right? So let's play some dirt.
So you
All
want real stars and scrubs.
Yeah. So I know Porter's one of them, right? Porter Jr.
Yeah.
Put him at shooting guard. I'll put.
I
Tate.
think you could make it happen with a bunch of Houston dudes.
I do. I'm going to put Tate at small forward.
Okay, wait. You
No,
got
no. Oh, this is the second lineup. Yeah. Okay. You're putting it in for us. Thank
Yep.
you. I've got Westbrook at point guard. I've got Jokic at center and Embiid at. I've got it reversed, but that's fine. And Embiid at center and Jokic at utility, but it's fine how it is.
Okay.
I went ahead and put Porter Jr. at shooting guard because he is some of Julio's good dirt tonight.
He's not mine. He's everybody's. He's the chalkiest guy on the slate.
Oh, okay. Well, he's some chalk I'm snorting. We got
Nice.
Tate. And then at power forward, who was our Olynyk, right? He's going to be our cheap power forward. Think so. We're going to need some dirt. You got some dirt, Julio?
Yeah, Kenyon Martin Jr.
He's at forward spot, right?
Yeah, you know, we could, here, let's do this. Let's put him at power forward. and then let's put Thibault in at small forward
There we go. I like
because
that.
we liked him anyway.
Yep.
Instead of Tate?
Yeah, at small forward. Now we got 4,400 left over.
We got Thibault at the small forward.
Yes, that's what I have. So I
Okay.
have Westbrook, Porter, Thibault, Martin Jr., Jokic.
That's right. And then I've got Embiid at the
At
utility.
utility, I do too.
Okay. So that gives us a little bit more money. That gives us 4,400. And we have not put. Who else do we like here?
So I'm missing the guard in the forward spot.
Correct.
No, at power forward we put Kenyon Martin's
Junior.
Jr.
You can easily play this lineup.
So Westbrook, Porter Jr., Thibault, Martin Jr., Jokic, blank, Embiid. That's what I got right now.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm looking to see if there's people we can sort of punt with.
Yeah, we need a couple punts here.
You know, not as big a punts as you would think.
No.
Let's look at Orlando.
What about Melton? He's been playing well.
No.
He's got a tough matchup. I don't. Yeah.
He plus Grayson Allen just came back. They're fully healthy.
Okay. What about Maxey? Has he been playing at all?
No.
You
He
mentioned-
played 4 minutes.
What about
last night.
Macklemore?
Yeah, but Macklemore does a lot of standing around. If his shot's not falling,
Yeah, we don't want
he
to do
will
that.
sink your lineup.
What about Maine? I noticed you played Maine a lot.
Bane?
Oh, this was Maine, Mane.
No, I've never played him.
Yeah, it was Bain that you play.
He won me some money on Thursday.
Give us some dirt. We need. What about White? We could play
We
White.
could play White. I'm looking to see if there's any sort of forwards that are like, let's plug in White. Let me see something.
White gives us the opportunity to play. Oh, we could play the Israeli rookie.
Avdia.
I like him. He's been playing well lately,
So we're going back to White for right now.
and I think we're going to go Avdia.
He fits.
He
for
definitely
sure.
does. I think he'll have a chance to have a good night tonight. He's been playing a lot more. We don't need a lot out of him. We only need like 20.
Let me see how many minutes Trey Lyles got last game. No, 7. Ugh.
Let's go Avida. I think he's a good up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is true stars and scrubs.
This
Yeah.
is about as stars and scrubs as it get.
Anyway, this is a good opportunity to show the listener that there's a lot of ways to make different lineups using kind of the core of some of the dirt we've unveiled. And like Julio said, it's not our dirt. There's a lot of chalk there. But I like this lineup too. I like both of them. I played both. I'm playing both tonight. So, what do you think, Julio? Give us some breakdown.
I mean, it's interesting. I'm wondering, like, I always wonder about these kind of lineups, right? Because like we built this relatively quickly,
Right.
pretty easily.
Yeah.
And I always wonder, like, if we can build this quickly and this easily, is this going to be like a chalky construction?
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so, I guess where I would try to look at this is where can we get a little different? I don't think a lot of people will be on Thibault as much. I'll say this. I think that Thibault is a better play on FanDuel tonight solely because you get more points for steals and blocks and peripherals than you do on DraftKings. But he's still basically the minimum price on DraftKings. So if he's starting, you really don't need much.
Right.
If we find out, oh geez, sorry. If we find out that Thibault is not starting, which we should get that news, I'm trying to see if we can plug this dude in.
We got $200 to play with.
Yeah, and I think he would fit. What is Avdia? Is he just forward or small forward, power forward? And then this kid Lamb got some minutes at the end of the game last night.
For who?
For we could play him. Yes, Lamb for Houston.
Oh, another Houston
Yeah,
guy.
another Houston guy. So I guess basically you could make this work. Like if we find out Thibault's out, you could move Avdia into Thibault's spot,
Okay.
and then you could play Lamb at the forward spot.
Got it.
So-
So Lamb is not Jeremy Lamb, right?
No, it's God. I don't. Let's find out. Anthony Lamb.
Anthony Lamb.
Yeah, not to be confused with Jeremy.
I like it.
Is his upside better than Thibault's?
No, but he played 13 minutes last night, and this was after all the injuries. So I would think he'd get a little bit more minutes.
I see.
He's just kind of a filler.
I like the two lineups, and I think Thibault will probably start. So
Yeah, let's hope. That'd be great if he did.
we're not too far off. The games don't start till 7 tonight, so
Yeah.
we've got a few hours of information gathering time. We got a big game in the Oklahoma State Baylor tonight in the semifinals of the Big 12 in Kansas. Who does Kansas play? Texas.
Well, they got their game got canceled today.
So who are they supposed to play?
Texas.
So who moves on?
Texas.
Kansas had a COVID.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So it'll be Texas against the winner of Baylor.
Oklahoma State. If
I don't
nobody,
think Oklahoma State's going to win.
I think Oklahoma State wins, and if they end up winning the tournament, I think they might get a 2 seed.
Yeah.
So
They were talking about that, like Oklahoma State and Kansas were both in line for a potential 2 seed.
yeah, I
If
think
they won it.
if either one
Yeah.
won out, yeah.
So I think people agree with you on that.
We
Cade Cunningham is a lot better than I thought.
well, he's going to be the number 1 pick. We're going to be pulling for Cade Cunningham's next year when we're opening some card breaks. So
I remember we were watching him during one of our football shows.
who Cade Cunningham?
Like it was his first game of college, and we were like, this guy's like not.
He's
that
definitely improved.
Good. Oh yeah.
I think the first OU game when he scored 40 was kind of his coming out game. I'm looking forward to the NCAA tournament where we went a year without it. I hope it's exciting. I'm going to miss the fans there. I'm sure they're not going to let a whole lot of people in, regardless, which is unfortunate.
You think they'll be as loud as we would have been? Like, you think they would have been as loud as we were in New Orleans when Georgia Tech played?
No, or Kansas, Michigan State. I mean,
Yeah.
we were rock
We've
chalk.
we've been to a couple of NCAA tournaments together.
I used to have that on my phone, the rock chalk from that game. It was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, as kids, we went to New Orleans. A bunch of us went to, and if the crazy part out, LSU was really good that year, and if they hadn't got upset, we would have got to see Shaquille O'Neal play in
In New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's too well.
Yeah.
We didn't get to, but we still got a great game. We
Right.
Got Lethal Weapon 3.
yeah, they hit a last second 3 to go to the Final Four, and they got clobbered the next
Who
day.
who hit the last second 3?
Kenny Anderson.
Yeah.
Who did? Okay, so if we want to play NCAA trivia, I can do this all day. Who did Georgia Tech beat Syracuse, right, and went on to the Final Four?
Yeah.
Who did they play in the Final Four?
Ugh.
They got destroyed.
Was it Michigan?
No, UNLV.
Oh, yeah, they were
That was
pretty good.
That was a good year for
They
UNLV.
were pretty good.
The next year, I was at the Final Four, and that's when Duke won their first national championship.
They beat UNLV.
They beat UNLV in the Final Four, and they beat Kansas in the final. I think Kansas had that kid from Tulsa. That was not a great Kansas team. They just happened to make it to the final.
Which year was this?
The year that Duke lost to UNLV,
Oh yeah.
Or
Okay,
Duke beat UNLV.
this was like 90, I think.
they had that white center who I think
Not Randall.
yeah. Didn't he have a
Or
Tulsa?
Mark Randall.
Didn't he have a Tulsa connection?
I think he had an Oklahoma connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Anyway.
think he was from Oklahoma City. I think he was like Putnam City or something like that.
It was not the greatest Kansas team of all time.
They were good.
They were there to be beat by Duke.
They had Rex Walters, Adonis Jordan.
They did have Rex Walters. I
They
forgot.
were a good team, dude. Don't sell them short.
Okay, so we're playing trivia. We've talked about 3 of the 4. Who did Kansas beat in the semifinal to play Duke?
I'm embarrassed I don't know this.
To be honest, I was there and I can't remember. It was definitely a traditional powerhouse. I can't
I
remember.
want to say was like Michigan State or somebody, or
It's definitely somebody like Michigan State. Oh God, what year was this? We're talking 1996.
I think it was 1990.
No, it would have been like, yeah, 19. Sorry, we'll end this show at some point. We're just not there yet.
Maybe it was 1991.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1991 because it was the year before we went to college.
Okay. After we find out this, we can keep going with this. Who was it? In the Hoosier Dome, which I could
Yeah.
I could literally touch the top of the Hoosier Dome from my seats.
They had good seats.
Yeah, they were great. Kansas, Duke was
North Carolina.
Yeah. Okay. So I knew I knew it was.
Blue Bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what happened in the first year we went to college in 1992, and the Final Four would have been 93 that year, because it would have been in March.
Yeah.
Who was in it? And it's a famous Final Four. Do you remember what happened in that one?
Wasn't Kansas in it too?
I know North Carolina played Michigan, and I know Chris Webber called a timeout.
Yeah. Let's see.
Anyway, this is probably boring everybody. Let's say goodbye to the stream, and we'll talk about this off air. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like some of the new sounds. I enjoyed them. We got a lot more to come. We're all building up to September, which will be the kickoff of the football season. It's going to be a big football season.
Oh, yeah.
Big football season.
Kansas again in 1993. I remember it was my freshman year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't hear a whole lot about wins there, unfortunately. But Derrick Rose was nice enough to let Kansas have a national championship. So all Kansas fans should be the biggest Derrick Rose fans ever. Is that fair to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Accurate, Julio?
I guess.
I mean, he did miss the free throws that would have
Mario Chalmers made it to send it in overtime. Though.
Well, you can't send it in overtime.
I mean, that's sort of a negative way to look at it.
If Rose makes the free throws, there's no going to overtime.
That game was funny because
God, I love that Memphis team too. That Memphis team was fun to watch.
So I think like everything had to fall Kansas's way in the last 3 minutes of the game, like literally everything, and it did.
It did. They got a national championship.
Yeah, they did.
We're going to conclude this. Thank you guys who are watching. I noticed we got people watching right now, and we had a consistent stream of people watching. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
We got 2 lineups. Watch the whole show because we got 2 different lineups that we put in tonight just because we had some time and we were enjoying talking
Actually,
about
3. I did all 3 of them.
Oh, we did basically 3 lineups?
Yeah, just like switching just 2 spots on one of them.
So
but
there's Jared. Hey, Jared.
What's that?
Well, anyway, guys, we'll see you next Friday. Enjoyed it, and we're out of here.
Yep.
Right?
Thanks, guys.
Peace out. See you next week.
I had fun. I liked it.
Yeah, that was good.